What were we thinking, Christy?
I don't know.
Have we met Bailey? Yeah.
There we go. All right. Okay, ladies, I'm going to run right quick. I'll be right back. Ladies, we had to relocate Bailey. All right. So that live session was awesome, right? Right. Okay, now let me get Lorell up. Here we are. So what's the first takeaway, guys? What's your first takeaway that you're going to use in your business from the live session? Dubsado? Gift cards? There she is. Hello.
Hi, everybody. I was trying to figure out how to work this thing. Hi. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Okay. We are so excited to have you because we don't know anything about this subject.
What?
I mean, we see it. We have ads run on us, but we don't know on the back end, like what we should do, look out for, should we do ads, all that type of thing. So I'm so excited that we were able to get you on. Like you have, okay?
Yeah, I'm so excited. I could talk about this all day.
Well, I'm going to minimize myself and mute myself and let you have the floor. It's all
okay.
You.
Beautiful. Well, hi, everybody. Let me see how I can start to share my screen.
Hit the little box that has the compute, like a laptop and the arrow pointing out.
Okay.
At the top.
See.
And that'll share your screen.
It says I can share to, hold on, we're going to figure this out. Because I still see how I was when I was just a viewer. Let me see if I make this bigger. Full screen options, maybe.
Try that.
Unregister. It says view chat. I don't think I'm.
Clarice will text you. me let her text you.
Oh, wait, I see it now.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Clarice. Hey guys, hi everybody. So while I start getting my screen up, I just wanted to, I'll be introducing myself and things like that, but I just wanted to kind of get a lay of the land, see where everybody's at. Are you guys all business owners? Are you starting a business? Like, where are you in your journey right now? Life coach, okay. Just starting out, 17-year business owner, wow. Level 0 insurance agent. Ooh, I got something for you. Anyone in sales, you need to be using ads. Life coach, publicist, amazing. Travel agency. What? Wow, law firm. Ooh, I've got lawyers, spa owners. I've got a lot of those as clients. This is amazing. Oh, I'm in Orlando too. Hey, Patricia. Financial literacy coach. Wow. Okay. So this is super exciting. I'm starting to pull my screen up, but I want to make sure that you guys can see. So we're going to talk about all of that. I wasn't just asking to be nosy. Like we're actually going to talk about everything that you can possibly think of, that you can sell, that you can offer. You should be using ads. I say, as long as it's legal, you need to be using ads to sell it. So let me know if you can actually see my screen right now. Or do you still see me? Oh, perfect. Yes, both? Okay. And I'm sorry, Christy, to like bring you into the tech, but is there a way I can be minimized so that just my screen?
I think you at the bottom small is about all, that's about as small as it's going to be.
Yeah, okay. I was still showing like.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I think that's about as small.
Okay, so as long as they can see my screen and I'm on the bottom, then that's perfect.
Okay.
Ooh, tax business, waist trainers, I am many. Okay, perfect. Thank you guys. Okay, cool. So if you see my screen, it says live workshop, how I generate 6-figure sales using social media ads. This is whatever it is that you guys have to sell. I want to really just let you know that running ads, and I'm going to get into detail, but it's changed my life. And when I say 6-figure sales, it's not just about like, oh, I generated 6 figures and then I don't know what happened. It's a consistent thing. Whether you want to generate 6 figures per year, per quarter, per month, I've done it all. And I still have so much more to go, but it's amazing the vehicle that has taken me there, which is social media ads. It's just like the modern day 24-hour sales team. So does anybody in here have a staff yet? And obviously, if you're first starting out, then probably not. But no, yes, no. Okay. So I'm going to go a little off script. Think about why you don't have a staff. If you do have a staff, that's great, right? But if you don't have a staff, you probably are thinking, well, I'm not in a position to get a staff right now. I'm not there yet, or I couldn't afford one, or I wouldn't even know where to begin, right? Think of social media ads as your staff. They work nonstop 24/7, right? Because what time does Facebook and Instagram close? Anybody know? What time do they shut down? Right, never a clock, not never ever. So think about 24-hour sales teams working for you around the clock, generating leads if you need leads, or bringing paid qualified traffic to your website if you have a retail or e-com style business, and then qualifying them, nurturing them, and then selling to them, right? And then if they come in and they pick something up and they're like, this is cool, but I'm not ready right now, and they put it back on the shelf, your ads are now chasing them down the mall, retargeting them, following up with them, and getting them excited about why they should join, why they should buy, why now is the time, without you having to do any of that. So let's get started, because I hope that you guys have your ears peaked, and just, if you have written ads, great. If not, get some notes out right now. Let me see how I can change this background, because I don't know if I can see the screen. Okay, here we go. All right, so holla if you're in the building. I asked you guys all what you do, because if you fall into any of these and more, you're in the right place, right? So if you're an entrepreneur, a sales professional, a real estate agent, a drop shipper, an online coach or fitness coach or a business coach or life coach or health and wellness coach, right? We've got a lot of fitness trainers. I've got gym owners, a lot of gym studio owners in my program, small business owner, direct sales, right? A lot of people are like, no MLM. I get it, but it works. if you need leads, it works. Not understanding them. Okay, Contrice. So if you're any of these, and hashtag mom bosses or even dad bosses, I don't know. I'm going to assume there's like 99% women in here, but I'm a mother of 2 young children, and whoo, if it wasn't for ads, I don't know what I would be doing, because ads are selling for me. Like as I was waiting to get my turn on here, I got a notification of a sale. This is just an all day thing. So which group do you belong to, right? Are you A, I have never ran ads before, but I'm so curious about it? Are you B, I've ran ads before, or maybe you've hired someone to do it for you, but you've got little or no results from doing that? Or are you C, you've been running ads successfully and now you're ready to scale? I'm going to wait to see what I hear in the comment box. Ooh, a lot of A's and B's. And my screen is acting a little funky, so I just want to make sure I see you guys on the side so I can answer your questions and comments. Any C's? No C's? Okay. Oh, wait, I see a B and C. Mix of B and C, Simone, 3 C's. Okay, thanks, Chris. All right, so this is good to know, because either one of these that you fall into, you're probably struggling with this process of like, how do I grow my business, or how do I start a new business and get it just off the ground and not have to go through that pain of trying to figure everything out, right? So a lot of A's and B's. So what's good to know is that I'm going to break down 3 different secrets, right, or misconceptions today, and tips. Whether you fall into category A, B, or C, you're going to be able to take this and run and hopefully implement into your business immediately to see a difference. Okay. So if you've ever wondered, how can I market my business online? How can I generate leads or sales, but passively? Because if anyone is in here and you're always chasing the next sale, I'm telling you right now, that's so like 2019. And I know for other reasons, we probably wish we were still in 2019, but that is just so old school. You don't need to be chasing the next sale. You don't need to be working from scratch every single time you finally sell something. Now you're like, oh God, let me start over, right? Let me go back to square one. You don't need to do that. Okay. And then if you've ever thought, how can I work less but make more? Or is this even possible? Yes, it is. Right. And this is the biggest one that I get. Lorell, how do I start? Just tell me where to start. Right. Let me get a little taste. What am I doing wrong? Right. And now these are for like my C's, like I'm doing it, but I know I could be doing better. Okay. So if you don't necessarily have a large following, a large email list, or a large audience in general, but you need to be in front of more people, because more people that see your offer will definitely buy. It's just that the traffic isn't there. Does anybody hear Siobhan said that part, right? You're just not sure how to get in front of way more people at a time without going on huge speaking panels. And I know, because, you know, now with this whole COVID thing, it's like, if that was your method of selling more by getting on stages and speaking to a lot of people at once, now that's pretty much, you know, out of pocket unless it's virtual. But how can you monetize your following, or the following that's out there that maybe you don't necessarily have on your profiles? Right, Chris, exactly. Yep. So if this is you, if you have a large following, let me know. If you have a small following, let me know. Because either way, ads is going to reach so many more people that your following won't even matter. It doesn't matter. And if you have a large following, like Chris, you and I, after this, we got to talk, because this monetization is incredibly lucrative. If you're sitting on a medium to large following and you're not running ads, it's crazy all the money that's being left on the table. And then even if you have a small following, running ads is going to allow you to get in front of an audience as if you did have a large following with just a few dollars a day. Okay. So if you're not reaching the right people like you know you should be, but you know it's possible, you're just stuck. Anybody here feels stuck? Because that was me, right? Or you just don't even have a clue how powerful Facebook really is. You're just like, I'm just scrolling on here every day, trying to get some answers and not knowing what's going on. No clue. Yeah. Well, I'm about to reveal a whole new back office world to you guys when it comes to what is behind the curtain of the Facebook and Instagram business accounts. All right. Now, if you have a business page, I just want to make sure I'm being really clear right now. It is not the same thing. Having a Facebook business page and having a Facebook business manager are two different things. All right. So anybody in here, these are usually my C's. You get a ton of interested people, right? Or you boost posts. Anybody in here ever boost posts before? And you get some likes and engagement, right? You get some people, maybe a couple followers, but they don't necessarily convert into sales. Whoo, Lord. Okay, today, if you guys have ever heard me speak, right, just turn off the boosting. Anybody will tell you that knows me, I say no boosting. And I have a funny story. The other day, I put this new YouTube video out and I posted it on Facebook too. And it was like, why you should not be boosting posts. And then Facebook sends me this message and they're like, hey, would you like to boost this post? I was like, oh my God, Facebook, please. So yeah, just don't boost posts. It does not get you anywhere. It's not built for conversions, and Facebook's just trying to make a couple bucks with people who don't know what they're doing, and it works, right? So I'm going to show you guys the real way. If you're ready to scale and you have no more time or money to waste, this is what you need to be doing, because with Facebook ads, you can have a profitable automated system that generates new sales around the clock, right? With Facebook and Instagram ads, do you guys see too? I'm saying Facebook and Instagram because that's a big question I get. Well, what about Instagram? Same platform, same business ad account. All right. Yep. Oh, it did work with you? Oh, it worked with you. I see. Yep. It's not going to lead to conversions. So this Facebook and Instagram ad platform is going to be able to send you high quality, excited customers or traffic. Because if you have a store and you're like, I don't really need leads, like I just need some customers, that's what it's going to do. It's going to qualify them. It's going to do all the heavy lifting for you before you even speak to anyone. All right. And then most importantly, unless you're in drop shipping where you're kind of like, you know, out of the spotlight of your brand, this is going to enable you to be the go-to in your field, your market, your niche. It's going to help you create a community of people that's so eager to work with you for you. And they're attracted to you because of your story. So if this is something that you're interested in, of becoming this authority in your industry, please write authority, because this is the best, fastest way to get in front of millions of people. Millions of people. Even if it's just your brand, right? Your retail brand. Some people don't want to be in the spotlight. Authority. Yes. Because imagine having your very own, and I don't want to step on anyone's, press. I'm very close with some celebrity publicists. It has nothing to do with it. But imagine having nonstop press around the clock, being put in front of so many different people. Yeah. All right. Well, get excited, Dido. And I hope I didn't say that wrong. But here's what happened to me. Okay, so this was me. I had an 18-month-old. No, I'm sorry. She was probably a year old, not quite 18 months yet. And then I was pregnant with my son, and I was on vacation. Anybody in here from California? I was in Catalina, on Catalina Island. I had taken hubby for Father's Day, and I was having the best time of my life. It was literally bliss. Anybody in California, y'all understand, y'all weather is crazy, like just perfection, right? No humidity like here in Florida. And anyway, so anybody like be on vacation and then you have a 9-to-5 or a career or whatever, because I came from corporate, and then like, you know that you should be basking in this moment, but all you can think about is you got to go back to work on Monday. That was me. And I was so sad. I was like, I can't even fully enjoy this because I got to go back to the corporate world next week. And I'm so sad, when really I should just be so happy. So I worked in corporate advertising, and I always knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. So I had started a small business on the side. Hubby and I, we started a business, and it was not going well. Like it actually wasn't going anywhere. And so I was like, what do I need to do to get this kind of churning and burning so that I can actually leave my job sometime soon? And so I was so confused. I was so lost, and I was so sad. And I decided I just need to go on social media and get some clients. So back in April 2017, this was me on the left. Okay, I was posting, I created a brand new account and thought if I just throw up a bunch of stuff, I'll get clients. Nothing happened. Then a few months later, I was like, okay, I know, my grid is all jacked up. Anybody in here like focused on your grid? You're like, my grid, my aesthetic has to be down, my colors, I need a brand, I need a color palette, I need a branding kit. I need to do all the things and still crickets. Nothing. I was like, oh my God, like, okay, all right, this isn't working. Let's see what else I can do. So then a few months later, I say, you know what, Instagram, I'm going back to Facebook because I'm going to get in front of these groups, and these groups have hundreds of thousands of people, and I'm going to mingle and I'm going to let them know about my new blog. And no, still nothing. Right, guys, followers, constant posting, just throwing yourself out there on the internet streets, like, just filled with desperation is not going to equal sales. It's just not. And I had to learn that the hard way. And so this was me all day. I was like, all right, I got another baby coming. Something's got to give, because this business is not going to up and just walk itself. Right. And so I learned these things, and that learning these things took like a whole epiphany out of me. I was like, oh, wait, what? So yes, Tony. So just posting is not a strategy. It's not. You could post all day, but guess what? 10% of your following is who is actually going to see your posts. That is the Instagram algorithm, 10%. So if you've got, let's say you've got 2,000 followers. So Facebook is going to take that post, and within the first 10 minutes, they're going to place it at the top of the timeline of 200 people. And if anybody likes or comments, then they'll say, okay, cool, we'll bump it up a little bit longer. And if they don't, hey, you'll get those 17 likes and they say, move on. So yes, 10%. So sticking with the free algorithm is not what you need to do, because when you run ads, they don't care if you put $3, $5, $100, they're going to put you at the top because you're paying for that placement. It's almost like Google, but very, very, very nowhere near as complex, right? So, and then every 4 to 5 posts is an ad. Check it out. If you ever go down on your timeline, even on Facebook, every 4 to 5 posts is an ad. So by paying, no matter what you're paying, imagine you're putting $5 a day into something and somebody's just out here posting willy-nilly. That Facebook is like, sit back, let's go. So this is the difference between really paying to play, right? So I learned that posting is not a strategy, right? And coming from the corporate world and advertising, I knew better. Right. Paying to play is the name of the game. It's been since the beginning of time. Right. So I knew that I needed help to get my offer out there and sold, but I needed an expert. And so I went and hired my first coach, which in my situation, I was great at marketing and advertising. I've always been, but I needed to like package my whole business together. I needed to know what I was going to sell. Right. So I also learned that if I market and advertise the right way, my sales will grow. Even for my own, I was so busy doing this for other people, I never did it for myself. But my followers will grow too. It wasn't the other way around, because a lot of times we tend to think that when our followers grow, our sales will grow, and that's just not the case. Okay. And the worst thing I had to accept was that the growth was right there, but I was standing in my own way. And why? Because I've always been very like stubborn and controlling and like very, very like high achiever. I'm going to do this. And I thought I could do everything on my own. And I was like, I don't need nobody. Like, I'm not even ready to hire anybody. I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to YouTube it all out. I'm going to graduate from Google University, YouTube University, and we're going to do this. No, guys, no. You need to look for coaches and mentors that are where you want to be and that have the expertise that you lack in to help you accelerate. Okay. So, and I meant to tell you guys, don't get distracted now, but yes, please follow me. While we're here at Lorell Lane, because what I like to do is I like to tell my viewers to snap a picture with something on this, not now, I mean, we ain't even get to the juice, right? But when you see something really, really key, snap a picture. I'm not one of those like, oh, watermark. Snap a picture, share it with everybody, because it's really important that people understand, you know, what you're learning, and you're putting it out there for the world to see, because I'm just trying to impact more and more people like us. All right. So here are the 3 keys to making sales online. Number 1, going with a plan. Number 2, find your perfect customer. And number 3, speak their language. If you can do these 3 things, you're golden. Use ads to do these 3 things for you passively, and you guys will sell out of whatever it is. All right. So the purpose of this masterclass is I'm obviously going to share these 3 secrets, right? You're going to learn how to create a Facebook campaign that could triple your sales in 60 days or less, right? Then I'm going to walk you through the new way of modernizing your whole business process. Or if you're about to start a business, you definitely want to have pen and pad out, because this is going to cut so many corners for you, right? And it's going to help you automate your marketing in a way that is so simple, so simple. All right, then I'm going to explain how you can work alongside me to get your offer out to the world, to the right people who will actually buy. Because these thirst traps, oh my God, they're the worst. When they come in, I'm ready to learn more. And then you give them everything and they're just like, oh, I thought this was, yeah, Facebook ads will cut that all out for you. It'll give them all the information. All right, so who is this woman that's been talking your ear off the last few minutes? All right, so blah, 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 all this stuff, y'all can go to LinkedIn. But basically, I sold television commercials for a living. I did this in New York City. I worked in Manhattan, Midtown Manhattan. Anybody New York? What up? I worked in Miami and I worked in Orlando. And my job, my whole career was to sell TV commercials. Yep. Brooklyn, what's up? We still have our place in Brooklyn Heights. So yes, thank you, Chris. So I've worked for a lot of big media companies. I was very much behind the scenes, getting the clients that were interested in growing their businesses from multi-millions to billions. So my job was to sign them up with us, then plan and create national television campaigns that would run for years. So like Super Bowl and all that stuff is all done like 12 to 18 months in advance. So those are the types of things that I was doing for a living. And I was working with the big dogs. And I was like, wait a minute, but this could work for small people too, right? Yep. So we did have smaller clients that were like, tri-state area lawyers, doctors, agencies, a lot of stuff like that. But I noticed that this also worked for small up and coming business owners and entrepreneurs. The only difference was, instead of paying $10,000 for a 30-second commercial on television, now the world was going virtual. The world was going digital, and everything could be done so much better for so much cheaper. And that's just the name of the game. So where could you do $5 a day? Like, you can't do that anywhere else but Facebook and Instagram. So I started to do that for my clients instead. And the results were phenomenal. Crazy, right? So before we really crack open the textbook here, I just want to be a little vulnerable. This is my family. These are my whys. So we can make all the money in the world, but it's for a reason. So if you guys don't mind sharing with me, what is your why? Mine is family and freedom. And I did this and I left corporate and I started my own business, and I use Facebook and Instagram ads, not because I'm, a nerd, probably, or not because I know Zuckerberg, like we go way back. They don't pay me, they should. But it's because I wanted more time and freedom with my family. Oh, y'all not playing. Health and freedom. Yes, Chris, women making money is my activism. Love it. Family, freedom, kids, yep, and money. Right. Well, what can we do with this money that we're about to make? Legacy, happiness. Oh my goodness. Oh, my time. Your 5 babies. Yeah, we can go on and on. Like doing what you want. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Buying back the block. Yes, Chris. And I know this is probably like, what this girl got to do with ads? Like but this is really it, because this is just the vehicle, the car that has taken me to where I am today. Okay. Yes. And health. Now imagine if you weren't spending 12, 16 hours a day working and in your business to generate a sale, but having the system in place to help you do this on autopilot and accelerating it. I mean, imagine what you could do, right? So we really get up and we do whatever. Like, I think I'm gonna take my kids to the beach after this. I've been feeling kind of anxious lately. So I'm able to do that because I got sales coming in, So when I worked at Univision, I was pregnant. I had an epiphany. We're gonna skip over this part real quick because I could go on for days. But basically, I needed to change. I was so tired of riding the subway every day. Nobody would let me sit down. And my business wasn't going anywhere. I said, I need to shift priority, and I need to put more emphasis on my business and automating it so that I can actually have something because especially now more than ever, like people are getting laid off, you know, things are changing. And I'm so glad I got out when I did. So I educated myself. I got my certification from NYU, right? I didn't have a big following. Y'all see that crappy? I had like 600 followers. No one cared about me. They weren't listening, right? I didn't have a ton of time. Okay, because I had a baby on the way and I had a 1-year-old, and I didn't come from a techie background, right? I do have a degree in advertising, but it wasn't technical. So if I can do this, right, plus medical problems, y'all can do this too. So I decided I'm gonna just package up my expertise, right? Take my talents to South Beach, and I'm going to advertise for my own business instead of for all these big guys. And guys, 4 months later, I had generated over $100,000 in revenue for my newer business. And I say newer because it was a good year struggle before I realized, hello, if I could do this for them, I could do this for me, right? And in pure transparency, I had sold over $100,000. It was 101 to be exact. We're not leaving that extra grand off, but I had spent about $10,000 in investment. So I gave like, I think $2,500 to my first mentor. I had ad money that I had spent a lot of and lost or whatever. But in revenue, I had signed up clients for packages, like 6 to 12 month packages. And I generated $101,000 in 4 months. First of all, let's not even talk about the best maternity leave ever, right? But it allowed me to make decisions that I couldn't have done before because it wasn't about the money. I had a great career. That wasn't the problem. I was blessed to have a great career. I worked hard, but I had a decent paying job. It was the fact that I did something on my own, right? I did something that was something that could be systemized. Can y'all give me a systemized or a system? If you need a system in your business, right, where you could turn on and get up and go. Yeah. So that's what it did for me. It just gave me this huge ability to have like this confidence that I could do this. And guess what, guys? This wasn't maybe 2-3 years ago, right? And since then, I have come full circle. So this year in April, we did $101,000 too. And I was like, wait a minute, this is really familiar. So I've come full circle. And what was so crazy about that is that I had only spent, I'd only spent $15,000 in ads. I have peers in the industry who spend this in a day, in a week. But in the whole month, I'm very conservative. Yep, this is a screenshot from our CRM, our payment merchant account. And 101, I was like, okay, so we've been doing pretty good, but this 101 is awfully familiar. And this is not to say, oh my God, whatever, but this is to show that here's my dashboard and my ads. Right. And if you run ads and it doesn't look like this, you're probably boosting and we need to cut that out. But this means that I've generated a way, a system, a process to put in $1 and get 7 out every time. Right. So if you see here, amount spent, $14,853. Right. And obviously I wasn't born with $15,000. Like, no, it was, over time. And I'm still very conservative with my ad spend. But we had generated about 94,000 from ads and the rest were organic. So anybody in here need organic, I'm gonna need your help, but I don't really focus on that because I know what I can control is my ads. And other than that, I'm not worried about it. So today I've come full circle. And as you guys know, I do, pretty much whatever I want, except if Christy calls and I'm here. But it's just to show you that once you have a system, you can do whatever you want to do. Okay. Thanks, Chris. So how to triple your sales online using Facebook and Instagram. Now we're going to get a little strategic. So this is the time, if you were taking notes on my bio, thank you so much. But this is where you want to get really lean in. Okay. Yeah, Christy, it's about to be over. So number 1, I'm going to teach you guys how to set up your winning ad campaign in a day or less. Number 2, I'm going to show you exactly how to target your premium qualified leads. And number 3, I'm going to show you how to grow your sales by crafting a message that converts with $0 and in 10 minutes. Okay, y'all ready? Because these are the same frameworks that I'm pulling out of my program to share with you guys today. These are the same frameworks that Raylisha, who's a founder of a party planning event service, she earned $50,000 in 2 months. Okay. And she quit her job, hired 2 employees, and now she's seeing consistent sales. Maisha is a photographer and she earned $40,000 in 3 months of being with me in my program. And Shakia is a salon owner and she also has this serum that she sells online, Kia Hair by Kia G. If you look her up, she gets not only consistent clients, she's growing like crazy, but she's on her way to hit 7 figures. So she earns about $150,000 every single month. And she did this in her first 3 months of running ads with me. You'll see more of her story in a minute, but same frameworks that we're seeing here. All right. So number 1, how to set up a profitable, predictable, winning ad campaign. You don't need a large following or else you're going to look like this. All right. I'm going to start speeding up. You don't need to spend all your time posting. Just don't. All right. You can reach a shit ton of people, actual buyers, when you use the right tools. All right. Okay, KK. Thanks, guys. Hey, Simone. Chris, make sure you cut me off if I'm running low on time, but I'm going to try to speed it up, okay? So here's my Facebook funnel that I use, cold, warm, and hot. We use the temperature method. All right, so this is what it looks like. So most people are out here putting a really salesy message out in front of people who have never met them before. So I want you guys, I'm the queen of metaphors, so I'm going to come off really corny, but I want you guys to imagine that you're walking down the mall, right? Back in the good old days when we used to be able to just stroll through the mall. And we have the guys in the middle, in the kiosk with like those new hair straighteners. And they're like, Miss Curly Hair, let me curl your hair, right? 50% off. It's $500 with this 50% off. You're like, come on, avoiding eye contact or whatever. So that's what people are doing on Facebook and Instagram ads to people that don't know them. They're like, I don't know you. You're being really aggressive. Get out of my face. I'm not here for no hair straightener, right? And that's just what it's like. You want to be the brand who is like leasing the space on the side that has taken the time to build this connection with your audience, that they know about you and they're ready to buy because they actually came here to buy from you because you are like, you're the authority. You're the, I'm not going to say that much, but you get what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they're doing it all backwards. So what we do with my program is we set up your ads by creating a series of messages that go out, right? So the first message is going to be to a cold audience. And these are how you target with Facebook. This is when the keywords come in, the interest targeting, new people who don't really know you or who have never met you or been exposed to you or your brand. You're going to first introduce them to who your brand is, what you offer, what the benefits are, right? You can tell them, come and shop now or come and sign up for this, but you're not going to be super salesy, like free shipping, 50% off, you're buying the last one, hurry up, let's go. Like, we can tell. Right? So we don't do that. And I know because I've done this for years in TV and I've just literally translated over the techniques into Facebook and Instagram ads. All right. Then once you hit someone for the very first time, this is when the fun begins. So anybody here heard of retargeting? Let me know yes or no. Boom. Good. So if you retarget, beautiful. If you don't, you're going to learn how to today. Because if you do not have your Facebook pixel on, we got a whole like detour we're about to do. If you have a Facebook pixel on your site, drop pixel. If you don't know what the Facebook pixel is, say, I don't know. And I'm going to send you a free guide. If it's okay with Chris, I will have the free guide sent over to you guys because no one's going to have heard me speak and not get their pixel on. Okay. So we can figure out who's all on here and I will, yeah. Or actually, if you go to my link on Instagram, my link in bio, you can download it right there. It says get your free pixel guide. That's probably easier. But yeah, I really, really need you guys to have your Facebook pixel on because that's what allows you to retarget. So anyone who comes into contact with your ad, with your Instagram, with your Facebook, with your video, any videos you post on social media, did you know that you can retarget them? You can get back in front of them with an ad that sells them something and make it even better yet, sell them something that you showed in that video. Hello. Did you know that? Okay, so those are the people who then become warm. If you have an email list, you can upload them to Facebook and retarget them. If you have someone who maybe they don't follow you, but they've been on your Instagram or your Facebook profile and have engaged in any way in the past 365 days, you can retarget them. Did you guys know this? I just want to make sure I'm not like, because it's so important. You're sitting on so much low hanging fruit. Yes. 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 Anyone who's been on your website, right? You can retarget them. Retargeting is insane. The 7-day part is the difficult part to set up. I'm not sure what you mean, Janet, but yeah, make sure that you get that guide. Okay. So once they've been on your site, they've added to cart, or maybe if you have a lead generation system and once you've talked to someone or given them, a free guide or a free call, but they just still haven't signed up to work with you, you can retarget them. You can retarget them. Isn't it crazy? Yes. And you can say, you forgot to check out. I mean, Amazon does it, right? eBay does it. I don't know who still uses eBay, but like, this is a real old school way of doing things. All right. So this is what we do on social media. And if anybody is visual like I am, here's a representation of what that looks like. So over here on the left, this was a video that, I just took a snapshot, but it says no wires. Yes, please. Throw the styler in your gym bag, carry-on, or purse for touch-up wherever life takes you. And then it says, gorgeous hair anywhere, come and shop now. Is that super salesy? Right? Not really. No, it's not giving you any pricing. It's not telling you it's free shipping. It's not giving you 50% off. It's not like ramming down your throat. It's telling what you can do with this styler, what makes it unique and different, and why you should be interested in it. And then it was cool because the video, the benefits, exactly, Heather. So the video showed like 3 different types of women. I think one was like a mom with the knapsack or something. One was, I think this girl was in the gym, like the restroom, the locker room in the gym, straightening her hair. Okay. And one was in an airport or something. So it's very like clear and you're focused on the benefits of the offer. All right. Then anyone who watched this video was then retargeted instantly. So the very next time they come onto Facebook and Instagram, they're seeing this middle video ad. So this middle ad here was a carousel ad, another style of ad that you can choose to run on Instagram or Facebook. You can even run carousel ads on stories. A lot of people don't know that. And it's showing social proof, which are testimonials, reviews, showing other people using and liking this. And this builds the know, like, and trust factor. All right. Then the hot ads, right? This is the fun. So anyone who's gotten up to this point, who's either started to follow them or who's come on their website or who's seen this ad, this first video ad, now you can hit them again with another ad that now incentivizes them to buy, right? Builds a little urgency, scarcity tactic. All marketing, traditional marketing tactics, 10% off. Use this code, right? You don't have to go crazy and give your whole thing away. Just say, hey, here's a little kickback, 10% off. It's a game changer for women on the go that allows you to do your hair anywhere, right? It reminds them of the benefits. And then it's saying, claim your discount code with Lunata10. Boom. Is this clear for you guys? Have you guys been advertising like this? Because what happens is this is now your funnel. Okay, so what this looks like is now you're getting a lot of cold people coming in through the top and watching this video that explains who you are. That's building brand awareness. Then they're instantly sent over to this next ad that builds up that trust factor, right? And that likability. Okay, then if they still haven't purchased, because 80% of purchases come from retargeting, if they still haven't purchased, then you'll hit them with a little incentive. And that's not going to cut your profit margins that bad. And you can do the same thing. We do the same thing for high ticket service providers as well. Yes, Janet, keep going. Is this you guys right now? It might look a little different, but is this you? If so, that's my point. I want to put you on. You really need to have your Facebook pixel installed so that you can retarget and show ads like this, because it's not hard. All right, what this does is allows you to move like the rich folk, right? Because they use systems. They leverage systems and processes in their businesses instead of time. All right, so the secret is you can set up a Facebook campaign that sells and that's engaging. Yep, Heather, the Facebook pixel is also for Instagram. Yep, it's one pixel, you put it on your site, boom, it's capturing everything. All right, so when you have a funnel that will target the right person at the right time with the right message, this is how you can now step back and enjoy life with your family and friends because you've set the system up, right? Which I'm going to invite you to set the system up with me later. But you can do this on your own too. It just has to make sense for your business. So this is what Shakia did when she first started selling her serum online. Miss Shakia, not only is she so sweet, but she's so hardworking. And these were some of her posts in our private Facebook community. And the first month, I won't even go through reading it, but she said, I did 40K in revenue in the last 4 weeks from running successful Facebook ads. So this was 42K from February to March, right? Then the end of March, I'm sorry, she was at 70K. Then April, she was at 110K. And since then, she's been hitting $150,000 consistently in her business the last few months. And she said, I signed up at the beginning of last year, but she didn't do anything with it because she owns salons and she was running around. And she said, I finally sat down and implemented the course, took time to learn. And I also private coached her because she paid in full. And I'm so happy I did. Social Sales Lab is amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is just from ads. Yep. And Christy, she travels the world. Well, pre-COVID, she did. She has her own online store. She drop ships. And she said, I just wanted to tell you I hit order number 10 today. I'm honestly in shock and so happy. After listening to your session, I lowered my budget and got even better and more consistent results. So y'all probably out here spending so much money unnecessarily. Boosting, you could take them $20. Give it to me. I'll show you how to run it on Facebook ads to make some money. Okay. Yeah. That was secret number 1. I got to speed things up. How to target premium qualified customers. Okay. Facebook ads suck. Who in here thinks Facebook ads sucks? Because you only got engagement. Because you only got traffic. Okay. You were boosting. That's probably what it was. Yep. Amber said, I'm a booster. No, you're an ex-booster, Amber. We don't do that no more. All right, so here's what happens when you think that. You probably gave up way too early. Some people start running ads, even with me. Some people will turn their ads on and then 3 days later, I just don't think this is for me, Lorell. I think I wasn't built for entrepreneurship. It's like, well, you probably weren't, honey. I'm sorry. But it's not like that. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not an MLM, a business model. This is not I'm not promising you're going to make $1 million overnight. You need to have an offer that people actually want to buy. Right? If you haven't sold your offer organically, I will tell you this. I am selective with who I work with. And if you haven't sold your offer organically, I don't recommend you run ads because you need to validate that somebody actually wants what you're selling. Okay. So you will give up too early if you run into these sort of mindset issues as well. And you never even tapped into the true power of targeting. So when you go into Facebook Business Manager, you're going to see a screen that looks like a foreign language. We're not worried about that. All you need to know is to hit a green create button that's going to create a Facebook campaign. This is the very first thing that you will see pop up when you click that button. All right, or one of the first things, but this is it. It's going to ask you, what objectives do you want? What objective? Anybody, y'all know objectives. Come on, we all grown, right? Like, what's the goal? Okay. Chris said the way I scream, not the way you scream. So conversions is what you always want to select because that means that you want someone to get off of Facebook, right? Get out for a second, come to my website and take this action, whether it's to buy a product or to sign up for something, to register, to purchase a ticket, whatever that looks like for you, that's usually the goal. And I have some people come to me and they're like, I want to buy your program, but I really just want more like followers or engagement or awareness. And I'm like, no, you want to sell something. And we're going to sell something. So I just say, we'll skip over the whole rest is in my program, what you should use for what, but just use conversions. Okay. We're going to get y'all up quickly. Then you need to write down your 5 Ps. Okay. Make sure you're writing down your 5 Ps. This is where most people like to take a screenshot and post it on social media. Tag me, I'll repost you. But just let the world know this is Lorell's guaranteed to buy checklist because you need to know these 5 Ps so that you can target your customers using Facebook and Instagram so perfectly that they will convert and buy almost every single time. All right. So if you've had success, great. Use this to make it even better. If you have not seen success with Facebook and Instagram ads, you are not using the 5P method. Okay. So in 1, premium payers, this means they're qualified. They can buy what you're selling. Because a lot of us out here are probably like, they can't afford it, or they said they can't afford it, or they're ghosting me, or they're just coming on and then they're leaving my website. They need to be qualified. And we can target this. I'm not giving y'all this for hee hee ha ha. These are what categories we can target people on Facebook and Instagram. People don't think about it like this, right? Then 2, problem or pain point. This means that they have a need. So if you're selling a dress and someone's in quarantine, you better find a reason why they need to get out their house and buy this dress. Okay, but most of the time you can target people based on the fact that maybe they've lost weight or gained weight, right? You got to think outside of the box. What problem do they have that they need this dress now? Do they have an event, right? So present situation, I got this hair in my face. Present situation, it makes it timely for them because there's nothing worse than getting a client or a customer that is this close, but it's just not a good time for them. Well, guess what? We're going to avoid that by targeting them in their present situation right now. They have an event that they need this offer for, right? Then what are their priorities? It's really important that you do some inner work and think about why this is so important to them. This makes them driven. And this makes it so that they are just so ready, right? It's not just their timing, but it's how much they prioritize the solution that you offer. Is this making sense to you guys? Right? Am I losing y'all? Yes? Okay. Personal interest. Personal interest is where people usually start and stop. So those who start Facebook ads, a lot of y'all probably was in there like, I'm gonna just do this. And after, you'll probably do the same. You'll probably get off with me. You'll be like, thanks, Christy. Thanks, Lorell. I'm gonna go on YouTube and figure it out. And you're gonna start and stop with personal interest. You're like, well, they like skincare. So, and that's what you'll stop at. And then your $5, $10, $20, $100, $1,000 are gonna dissipate. You're gonna say bye because you weren't specific enough. And that's the power of Facebook and Instagram ads. That's the power, is that you can get super specific. Y'all know they listening, right? I'm gonna grab my charger really quick and then I promise I won't be too much longer, but they're listening to you. So give them something to do. Say, okay, well, if you listening, then shoot, I want premium payers. I want people who have this problem, and you're going to put that into Facebook and they're going to find your people. Let me just grab my charger really quick. Thank you guys. I know that wasn't like the most professional, but I didn't want to die out on you guys. Okay. We're chugging along though. So make sure you give me a little, if I'm back. Okay. All right. So does this make sense? Because here's the deal. I could go back and show you guys tutorials all day. You want tutorials? Go on my YouTube, because I talk so much junk about YouTube, and I said, well, I need to jump on YouTube because that's where everybody's at. So, oh, Rocky, you talking about what are you talking about? I'm sorry. I should have put it down there. Okay, so if you want tutorials, we'll do that later, but nothing matters if you don't have the strategy down. So take this information and know that once you've got this, jump into, if you do jump into my program or whatever, plugging it in is going to be so easy. But if you try to go into Facebook ads today without a strategy, ooh, and you go in there, when I tell you guys, you're going to run screaming, you're going to say, this looks crazy. Like, what are these hieroglyphics in here? Like, this is wild. Yeah, but it's because you didn't have a strategy. You didn't go in with a plan. Okay. All right, so the result with using the strategy is that you're going to convert quicker, because guess what? They're exactly who you're looking for, and you are exactly who they're looking for. All right, so whether you think Facebook and Zuckerberg and all these folks up top are listening, who cares? It's working on you. Use it and monetize it, because guess what's going to happen? With TV, they had to have like a $250,000 budget to start. We had to go through like their vendor list. We had to check their business credit, all this stuff. Why? Because they had the data, right? We had, as a media company, data, and that's what we sold. But guess who has the best and most intricate data in the world right now? It's not even Google, it's Facebook. And you know why? Because Facebook connects with Google. They have a bunch of third party. I get text messages every day from like a bunch of people that are like, I saw you on Fortnite. I was playing Fortnite. And I'm like, what? I saw you on Spotify. Can you show me how to get ads on WhatsApp and Spotify and oh my God, just so many other, like I get random, my girl moved to Dubai and she's sending me like a local newspaper and she's like, how did you get on here? I said, it's called retargeting. Facebook has something called an audience network that once you decide to retarget with them, they're going to put you everywhere. They're going to follow you everywhere. So that's the key. And right now ads are so cheap, guys, because so many big industries have pulled out, like travel, hospitality, all the airlines, you know, they've pulled out because, you know, it's impacted their, obviously ain't nobody flying right now. So not only are ads so much cheaper than they already were, but it's like the data itself, I guarantee, I give it 5 to 10 years and we're going to have to pay to access this data. Okay. So meet Chelsea. Chelsea's an online coach, but she originally started off as a big e-com girl. So when we met, she was already doing 6 figures, right? But she joined the program because she said she was ready to scale. And yep, Simone, leave that on. So when it comes to retargeting, leave on the audience network. So Chelsea was ready to scale. She was already at like 20K months, but she said, I just can't get past this. And I'm spending so much on ads. I don't know what to do. So she joined the program. She says she loved the 5 Ps. In her very second month working with me, she generated her highest revenue sales month ever, $64,000 in sales. And the craziest part and what made me so happy was she had spent less in ads than she had ever spent. So she did incredibly well. And now she actually has a drop shipping program. She teaches women how to start a drop shipping store. And she's hired me to come on and help introduce ads to them, right? So meet Ray. I told you about her earlier, but she earned $50,000 in 2 months. She said, absolutely crazy and mind blowing. Just last week, I quit my job and I'm a single mom of 3. She said, I thought that was pretty impossible for someone like me. The Social Sales Lab has changed the game. It changed my life. So yeah, so y'all learned secret number 2, right? You can target premium qualified customers, even if you have no ad experience. Do you guys feel a little more comfortable now with the targeting aspect? Because once you've got those 5 Ps listed out and you go into the business manager, it's going to be plug and play. You won't have to sit there and look at the screen and then get mad and throw the computer. I know how that goes. That used to be me. All right. So a lot of people think you need to hire someone to do ads for you, or you need to hire a Hollywood produced videography team. That's like the big one. All right. They're like, listen, I need a graphic designer. I need a copywriter. I need a video editor. I need a studio. I need to do this because I'm not putting the ad out unless, no, we don't. Either you say that and then you never get started because you're like paralyzed with fear, or you waste tons of money trying to be perfect and not realizing that the most relatable and authentic ads convert the highest. Lorena, nope, Ty Lopez taught me that. What did he teach you? Right? Secret number 3, you can quickly grow your sales by crafting a message that converts. Stick around, Kim Trees, because I promise you're going to love it. If you use the cake method, anybody in here heard of the cake method? Let me not mess with y'all. You probably didn't because I made it up. But no, so I took that very first 6-figure 4-month revenue bucket, I guess, that I made. And I sat there before I quit my job and I analyzed all my ads. And I was like, what was up with these ads? And why did they work so well on digital where I had never ran a TV ad for myself? So I was just like, boom, these are what it was. And then I just made this little name for it. So it sweetens the deal. C, you want to have a call to action. Or if you're in lead generation based industries, then you definitely want to make sure that your call to action is getting them to give you information. So like collect info, name, email, phone number. This is how you build an email list. This is how you build that network, like Christy was saying. I believe it was Christy when I first came on was talking about having your own list versus, you know, keeping the platform that you're given, right? A is agitate pain point. Oh, Lauren. Okay. Lauren. So agitate the pain point is A. A means that you ever see ads that are like, are you struggling with, or is this you? Or are you a coach or consultant? Oh, those are a lot of those. Are you this? Is this you? Are you that? Tired of this? Right? And if not, then you'll probably be seeing the ads or noticing them more now after. Shoot, my ads do it. But agitating the pain point is going to grab their attention and stop that scroll. And then you want to instantly shift over to knowing what motivates them and presenting them with the solution, which is your offer. And even if you sell something that doesn't necessarily have a solution, right, then I can help you position your messaging to hit an emotion, because an emotion is key. It's key. An emotion is what has helped me and a business partner sell $12,000 in a weekend of a $10 bracelet. We were selling a $10 piece of jewelry that you would never think is like, okay, well, we were selling it for $10. We made $12,000 in a weekend because we used, me and my business partner. So me and Chelsea actually ended up going into business together like a year after. She was like, girl, you want to come on these stores with me because you got the ads? And I was like, okay, I'll try it. Yes. So don't always think you need to have a solution to something. You can create an emotional attachment and sell that. Okay. The pain point was, well, I can't really give away the product, but do you just love the bond between you and your new baby boy? Right? It was a bracelet. I'm gonna keep it at that. But it doesn't matter what it is. It was like for moms, and we made it so like, hey. So E, right, is now engaging tone and image. If your ad does not help someone stop the scroll, saturate the settings on your image, brighten up the colors a little bit, right? Or if it's a video, make sure it has a nice copyright-free melody in the background. You know what I mean? So you just have to make sure that you're keeping that engagement, because people are on social media to be social. So if your brand and your tone doesn't have any personality, right? Your brand voice, if it doesn't have any personality, it's not going to make anybody want to stop. And try not to use stock photos. I know that's not really in here. Cakes. All right. No stock photos. All right. So this sweetens the deal. Let me show you guys what this looks like real quick, and then we'll wrap up. All right. So let's look at that ad from about half an hour ago. This is using the cake method, and a lot of really good ads that you will notice from now on, you will notice the cake method. Okay. So C, they're giving that call to action. They're saying, come in and shop now. All right. So you get about 15 button options, call to action buttons when you run an ad, and you want to choose the one that aligns most with what your end goal is, right? You want them to come in and shop. All right. A, agitating the pain point. So what makes this offer different is that this flat iron is wireless. So they're saying no wires. Yes, please. Know their desires. So they know, right, that these people want to get up and go. Who do you guys think they're targeting here? Throw the styler in your gym bag, carry-on, or purse for touch-up wherever life takes you. Who do you think that they're targeting? Sorry, Simone said me. Gym rat. Right, I'm thinking commuters, gym people, right, gym bag, carry-on for those who travel a lot, purse for touch-up, maybe a mom, right? Yeah, busy ladies, exactly. Gym rat, right, people on the go. So they are knowing what they want, and they're presenting that to them, right? And then it had an engaging tone to the little video. All right, so meet Jen. Jen just came back on our live the other day because we keep lifetime access with the program, so you can pop on and off all the time. So she was talking about her new business that she's got popping now because of ads. But when she first started, she had another business. She owns a bakery in Philadelphia. She started a business coaching program, and she couldn't get any leads. She was like, I'm busy, girl. I can't, I just need ads to help me get this thing sold and going. So she sold $4,000 in her first 3 weeks of running ads with me, and she had only spent a little under $500. So she talks about how she was struggling to get leads. She was trying to do Facebook ads on her own, and she wasted so much money and time. She said, I came across Lorell. She explained how I could scale using her funnel. I jumped in and enrolled, and in less than 1 month, I earned $4,000. So what's cool is that a lot of people will ask me, well, how long will it take for me to start my first ad with you? It's up to you. She joined, so she probably took the first week to get everything set up, and then she launched her ad. All right, so it really just depends on where you are. Right, meet Salta. He made $9,000 in 2 weeks from launching his ad, and this guy kills me. He hadn't even spent $250 in ad spend. I told him when COVID is up, drinks on him, because that's ridiculous. But I am proud to say that I train so that it's high ROI every time. Okay, I can't see you guys, but give me a shout out if this is you. Yes? Okay. Whew, we are finally getting to the end here. But I want to make sure you guys got the cliff notes. You can create an automated, affordable, and profitable Facebook ads campaign if you have a strategy and funnel in place, right? The Facebook funnel, the temperature funnel is what I call it. If you target using the 5 Ps, and if you use messaging that converts, the cake method. Because remember, I promised you that I was going to show you why and how you need to go in with the plan, find your perfect customer, and then speak their language. This is what we did. And when you do this and you set this up with me in my program, oh my God, you've got a machine for life, a money-making machine. So you just need the right time with the right message with the right person so that you can have your business running on repeat for you, whatever your goals are. Justerica, $900 she made in 3 days with $85 in ad spend. All right, now she quit her job. She's young too. I don't even want to put her age out there, but she's so young. I couldn't believe how old she turned the other day. But she's making 6 figures a year. And she just said, I just want to say thank you again and again and again. Encourage the rest of you to just go. Done is better than perfect. And it says, look what I just woke up to. But she had a screenshot of all these Stripe notifications. But her son is in the background, so I didn't want to put that here. Meet Kamala. She said, my sales have literally increased 400%. All right, I'm going to roll through. Priscilla. Oh my God, Priscilla posted yesterday in the group. If we had time, I would open up the group. But she said, this is my second month hitting $30,000. Thank you so much. And when she started a few months ago, she was happy that she had spent $5 a day and generated $1,000 in 3 days. She said, I think that working on your marketing and gaining new skills is just key to growing your business. I can agree. Can y'all agree? All right, so did you guys learn how to triple your sales online using Facebook and Instagram ads? All right, Shalise came through with the update. She said, you guys, this course and Facebook ads have totally changed my business. I made triple what I made in the entire month of March last year in just the first week this year. Y'all read this 3 times because I was like, what? So between the first week of March, she made triple what she made the whole month of March last year. So I could go on and on, but let's get to questions.
We shook. I mean, honestly, we need your help. We need your help because, oh my goodness, that's all I can really say. Clarice and I have been texting back and forth like, oh, okay, so we're going to try to slide Lorell on the team. What we do. Lorell, I'm going to try to have you back. That's number damn one. Because I think that people don't know how to explain ads sometimes. Mm-hmm. I'll say it like that. Like, they don't know how to explain it in a way where, like, look, we don't know what it looked like. Well, we know what it looks like on the back end of Facebook, some of us. But, okay, it does look like a whole nother language. It's just, it's confusing as heck. You don't know, do I need to click this button? Should I click that button? Mm-hmm. So being able to explain it helps so much. Okay, ladies, going to shoot your questions. We got 15 minutes. And she also has to tell you how we can work with her. I already am on her website trying to see. But go on and put your questions in the ask a question box so we can see. Let's just brag for a second, though. Let's talk about the fire speakers. We just on speaker 2. And Lorell has gotten us all just screwed up. We don't even know what to do with ourselves.
Oh my God.
Okay.
You guys, and I'm like on a breath, like, are they listening? What's going? But I love the energy.
No, we're listening. We're taking notes. We're trying to breathe. We're trying to figure this thing on out. Like, so
we need a break. Oh my goodness.
We could have spent them $20 on the ad. Damn it to hell. Okay. Yes. Yes. I start putting your questions in the chat.
Please, I'm here.
Okay. All right. I'm going to shoot them to you. When you first started running ads, how much did you spend, like your initial investment in ads?
So I would say in the beginning, it was way more than I needed to spend. Like, I take that cutoff when I sat back and made that first 101,000. I definitely spent well over $7,000 in ads. And it was a great return, right? But I'm a little biased because I come from advertising. So I had years of practice with using other people's money. So I was blessed in that sense, where you guys might find a lot of, you know, gurus or other courses out here, people who kind of self-taught, where I had been doing this, but for corporate, and I wanted to do it for myself. So I spent way too much, but I would say once I started, like I understood the system that I had created, I really started off with $5 or $10 a day. Everybody in my program, I don't care how much money you come from or don't, when they start, like Shakia, she's one of my we call it 7-figure club. There's about 6 people in the program now that hit 7 figures. And when she started, she was like, girl, how much I need to put? Because I don't got time. I could just put like whatever I need to put. And I was like, no, $5 or $10 a day until we find your audience. Because she owns salons. She's worked hard. So but a lot of people come in and like, tell me what I need to do. I'm like, I'm not, no. We need to learn who your audience is, find them on Facebook and Instagram. Once we find them, then turn it up. You know, so now she's spending more, but she started off in January with $5 or $10 a day.
Okay, let me just pause right here because they all want to know anyway. Tell us about your programs, how much they cost, what we need, what we got to do, who we got to talk to, what we got to do to be down.
Okay. Let me just break it down for you guys really quick. Okay, type yes, yeah. Okay, y'all asking me already. So the Social Sales Lab, this is my baby, my complete blueprint. It's my signature program. It's an 8-week-long program where I'm mentoring you the entire way, and then you get lifetime access. So after we free you like a bird, because you know what you're doing, you're making money, then you can be like all these people who come back and check in, like, I got a new business. I'm like, okay, let's get it. So 3 things. You get the course. All right. So it's not just a course. You get the course with the program, but you get a private community where you get to have daily 24-hour check-ins, updates, questions answered. We've got a whole support team. So you get that accountability. All right. And then most importantly, you get me coaching you every single week. I don't really take days off because this is just what I do and I love what I do. So every Thursdays, and I'm just giving y'all the schedule and everything because people are like, they'll make any excuse. Well, I don't know. Tell me the day because I may not make it. Okay, well, whatever you're doing, can it be moved? Because this is important. We have every Thursday, we have live coaching, and I'm on there. You share screens, and I'm checking your ads to make sure it's set up the right way. We're optimizing your ads in real time. I'm making sure that you're holding yourself accountable to your goals that you set. Because when you come in, I ask you for your goals. The onboarding survey, I ask for your goals. And it's because I go back and I say, well, where are we compared to that $40,000 month? What are we doing? You know, so you're holding me accountable. I'm holding you. But it's an 8-week program. It's incredible. Everything that you learn from A to Z about Facebook and Instagram ads and funnels. I give my funnels. I give my templates. I give my arm and my firstborn in this baby. So I don't understand when people be like, I'm just going to try YouTube. 6 months later, they'll be back. All right. But I do want to just share my favorite quote. This is important. You can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. So I really implore you to see what the solution is in your offer. And if you don't have a solution, we're going to make one up. We're going to say, well, this bracelet will make you feel so at peace. I mean, just try to do something where you're giving back and helping in some way, form or another, and then getting paid to do it. So my program, all in all, it comes with those 3 things, right? You also get a branding to buying kit. You also get my ads to income calculator. That's how I forecast my milli, right? You get my automation secrets. So when this COVID is up and y'all got vacation time, you get all the tools that I use to automate everything, right? So if you got some sort of promo that you want people to only see the first, let's say 5 days, and then they kicked out, I got tools for that. I got tools for almost everything. All right. You also get this Ads Mastery Bootcamp, which is another course that I held last year. So altogether, it's over $20,000 in value. Now, normally it goes for $5,000, right? And we have a great cohort of people. But normally what I do is I'll offer it for $24.97 or 3 payments of $9.99. But today I have a special coupon code for you guys. So if you are interested, let me know. And I have a coupon code for $500 off. Women CEO is the coupon code. And I'm going to give you guys the link and you can use that. But it does expire. So just let me know If you have any, situations where you're like, hold up, SBA is coming or whatever, I feel you and I want you in, but we do go live every Thursday. So if you are serious about growing your business, then I'm serious too. And this program normally sells for $3,000 retail price or $5,000, depending on what we have going on. But on the webinar, I give a special of $24.97. But for you guys, you get $500 off, or you can get started for $9.99, and we'll break it up over a few months. Okay. But if you're serious and you have something that you're looking to make at least 6 figures minimum, this is where you need to be. Shayvon said top ramen, here I come. So it's an accelerator. People come in, making X amount and they literally triple. It's just about your goals. So if you're not quite there yet, I totally get it too. But if you're ready to make serious cash, you have something to sell, let's work together. Absolutely. We have accountants in the program. That is so funny. Yes, ma'am, is valid right now. Type in, I'm so sorry. Type in women CEO. Yep. I'm so glad you allowed us to do that, Christy, because I really wanted to offer them something. So thank Christy. Thank Christy, because she was like, please come in and feel free to do whatever you need to do. Offer. I said, can I offer a code? Yes, please. Yes, they need a coupon code. What are you talking about? So I'm here to see you guys. Yeah, y'all are not playing. You guys were amazing. But if you're ready to see 10, 20, 30, 50, like Shakia, $150,000 a month, if you've got something to sell, I would just say make sure you've got inventory, make sure you've got capacity. I have a therapist last week. She had to cut off her ads because she couldn't take more than X amount of clients. She maxed out of her. She came in with a goal. She's exceeded that goal. Lifetime access. That's right. Yep. So just make sure that you are, I would say, prepared. And let's go. Let's work. I'm live just like this every Thursday with my team, and they are so amazing. Inside of the group, they called each other the money team, TMT.
Well, I see you have a couple questions. Hold on. All right, guys. The code is...
So sorry. I know I'm not great at this thing. I'm trying to... how do I write this in here? Women CEO. I just made it before I came on. So let me know if it's not working, but it should be. It's for the pay in full. Are you trying the pay in full or the payment plan? Let me make sure it works.
Christy, we need a community to talk on Zoom to help each other process all of your good classes. This is such good info, but I feel so alone. We have a group. It's called 0 to 10K on Facebook. That's the group. You can go in there. Okay, so Lorell, we definitely need to bring you back on. And guys, some of us, I know that some of you may not be ready, but some of you could eke it out and get into this program. So I think that we should. I was like, we might have to go and slide into this program. Hours is the only thing that I have missing. I mean, if you double or triple.
No, more than that. It's okay. Let me tell you the type of people, it's crazy. So we've got celebrities. I've got celebrity publicists in there. I've got huge influencers with 500,000 followers. We've got one that has, I've got the manager for a rapper that I'll keep his name under wraps, but he has 18 million followers. His manager is in my program because he's like, yeah, we've never done anything with ads. Like, I don't even know, like, I cannot believe this is so embarrassing. You can't get on the link. I've seen somebody, I'm getting some alerts of people checking in. Let me know.
So Lorell, we're gonna send everyone a follow-up. So Clarice, copy that link for me, please. We're gonna send a follow-up with the password and in the follow-up email. So how long will that code last?
What's today? I'll give it to the end of the week. Is that good? Tuesday? I'll do it for Friday night. We can do that.
She said Friday night. So there you have it.
Guys,
Okay,
people,
one more question.
people are enrolling every day for the full. If you go to the website, it's on sale for $29.97, the full price, and we got people enrolling every day. So it's not like, you know, I really want to help more people. When I left corporate, it was just really crazy to me. So many women of color didn't have the tools and resources and background knowledge, or if they did, it was like we weren't collaborating like we should, you know, and it was just really like, ugh, so frustrating. So that's why I'm so honored to be here and so happy to have, you know, a platform where I'm just trying to give y'all the tea. Like, come on, because this is how they do it in corporate and you can do it. So Dito says, really beautiful website interface you have. Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, I know I took way over time and I apologize, but I hope this was helpful. Thank you.
We're good. We're good. I mean, ladies, we could actually probably go on this for a long time because, again, no one breaks it down in a way that we can understand. So, guys, think about if you were able to talk to Lorell every Thursday and be like, this is what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know of any programs that have every Thursday. Is it for a certain amount of time or how long is it Thursday?
No, I tell you, I give my first and my last born. People are like, okay, so no, it's every day, every week. I mean, every Thursday, Rain. Ursula, you listen. My members are my biffles, my BF. Like we don't play. We come in and they are just so happy. And then they pop in, like I said, 3-6 months later with new businesses. They're like, how much I pay? I'm like, your grandfather, let's go, let's do this. So it's really important to me to make sure that everyone sees results, you know, otherwise I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. So we got 7-Figure Club every Thursday we go in and we start off with the wins. So you'll be really inspired to see all of the new wins for that week, how many sales people have gotten, how much revenue they've grown. People talking about, oh my God, look at my screen. We share screens. So we have receipts, $30,000 this month, like $50,000 this month. Let's do this. But they have a system that works for them now instead of having to chase sale to sale.
Thank you so much for pouring into us, taking the time, showing us the back end, showing us receipts. Y'all, the receipts, because the receipts, you know how much we talk about the receipts. Y'all been with me the whole quarantine. You know how much we talk about receipts. So thank you so much. We definitely going to have you back on for something. And guys, let's check out her program. Let's support. Did you notice every woman who is speaking to you is brown? That's not an accident. Let's support. Let's support the businesses before you start looking outside. Look at the people I brought to you. Okay. All right, guys.
Any other questions? I'm sorry. Any other questions? Feel free to DM me. I know that she's on a schedule here, but follow me online. Shoot me a message. Just let me know you came from Women CEO. And I'm telling you guys, you can go on through the website. It'll be back to regular price. Or if you buy it through the website, it's the regular price. But I really wanted to do something special because I appreciate you having me. So thank you so much.
Thank you. No, thank you. And we'll be in touch probably this afternoon. Were you going to the beach?
Yeah, I'm about to take them out to the beach.
Okay, we'll be in touch tomorrow.
Okay, call me whenever. But thank you guys. And thank you, Clarice. She's an angel. She helped me so much. Thank you. I don't know how to hang up, so kick me out.
Okay, ladies. Now let's pause for a second. Is the sales summit not fire? Go on and tell me. Is the sales summit not fire? I need to breathe too, Kim Treese. Y'all, look. That's why when y'all see me have something for sale, I don't care if I had something for sale 5 minutes before. What do you need to do? What do you need to do? When y'all see me have something for sale, yes, I'm always selling, but that has nothing to do with the quality. Okay? Now, before we go to the next speaker, number one, I want to pause and thank Clarice. Can everybody please shoot my project manager, Clarice, a thank you? And her birthday just passed a couple days ago, too. If y'all feeling real generous with Clarice, Clarice drinks coffee. because Clarice put her foot into helping me find speakers and also organizing all of the speakers. So please thank Clarice. Okay. Right? What's her Cash App? I was about to say it, but I was like, okay, let me not. Clarice, text me your Cash App, babe. Just because, you know, we can all see some coffee. Yes, her birthday just passed, okay? But I wanted to thank her because she found all these fire speakers. And I am so happy that you guys just got this information. And guess what? We're about to transfer right from Facebook ads into, guess what? YouTube ads. We're going right from Facebook ads into YouTube ads. Is everyone ready? Is everyone ready? So I was trying to pay attention to the chat and to see who was super engaged. And this book, .com Secrets, is going to Kim Treese. .com Secrets is going to Kim Treese. So Kim Treese, send me your address. .com Secrets is going to Kim Treese. Okay, all right. Now we are bringing up Andrea. Guys, y'all look. What y'all will know after you leave my first sales summit is how to open up your mouth and ask for the money. Right? Hold on, guys. We're going right into ads, YouTube ads. All right, I'm coming. There she is. Okay, guys, Clarice has reminded me that I need to start a new session to make sure that we have enough time. So I'm going to start a new session and bring you all over. All right, I'll be right back.